Hello everyone, Marlene aka Snow Gardener 307. We are here for payday, and I already got the cash because I am filming this video at 4 o'clock in the morning because I am on night shift, so I'm a crazy night owl on my days off. So my payday, it was a good payday. I had some holiday pay. It's the first check that I've had that has had any extra money, so I'm excited to get this money stuffed. And we are just going to go ahead and put this money aside. We're going to go ahead and put it into the cash tray. I have already counted it several times, so I'm not counting it again. I've done so much counting of cash. We will get into it, and if I did something wrong and it's still wrong, then you guys can laugh at me. Does that sound like a deal? So let's get all this put away. I hope everybody is having an amazing Friday. I am not filming this on Friday because, you know, when your girl is working or when she's out of town, she can't exactly film a video. We are going to be out of town when you see this video or on our way out of town. So I hope you guys enjoy this payday and this cash stuffing. If you haven't already and you are brand new to my channel, I must warn you that I talk a lot. So you might want to go ahead and grab a drink and probably a snack for this one. Let's go ahead and jump in. In a little bit. The payday that we're doing for me is $131.21. I get paid on the last day of the month, and that is the last business day of the month. Let's talk about what we've got for income totals. And I just realized that this red pen is not going to color great on the dark boxes, so we're going to go ahead and grab this amazing jewel pen that my friend Erin from Erin Twibbles Around Aimlessly gave me, and we're going to do our totals in that. Now what that means, you guys, is this is permanent. You guys know how scary that is. So as always on my channel, if you are brand new to my channel, I don't disclose the exact amount of my salary, but I do let you guys know what amount I'm working with. So today we have got my paycheck, we have got some miscellaneous money, and we have also got our rollover. So the amount that we are working with today is $6,130. And so we're going to go ahead and jump right into our bills. I've done some restructuring of my budget as far as the bills that I have to pay for YouTube or for Etsy, for my Snow Gardener 307, or for my new business adventure 307 Design Studio. I'm going to start keeping that in sinking fund, and I'll probably start doing a business budget, but for right now it's very, very minimal, so I'm not going to do a separate budget. So the first thing that we've got is I owe my hubby the typical amount. The normal budgeted amount is $698. This is because he pays for the mortgage, he pays the car insurance, that type of stuff, and we just divide it out, and that's what my half is. We're going to go ahead and round this up to $700, and we're going to take this $2 and we're going to put it into our roundup, and that is going to our honeymoon still. Then I've got my car payment, and my car payment is $531.69. We're going to go ahead and round that up to $540, which is going to give us $8.31 in our roundup. I hope you guys are having a wonderful February so far. I love this paycheck to paycheck budget sheet. These red hearts just make me smile. And on that note, if you're wondering where these are from, they are on my Etsy shop, and my Etsy is listed down below. There's also a discount down below. So Verizon, this is for my cell phone and my two children's cell phone. My daughter still has a phone that she is paying for, and so that does include a phone payment. It is $215.04. We're going to go ahead and round this one up a little bit higher. We're going to go ahead and do $225. So we're going to go ahead and put $996 into our roundup. Then I pay for electricity, and my hubby pays for gas. And so electricity, we're on an even pay, which is $78. We're going to go ahead and round that up and round it up to 80 for $2 there. These next two are not going to have any sort of roundup. So we have got stash. This is just an automatic investment that I've got going. I've just got $20 automatically going in there. Don't worry, I'm investing more than $20 a month. This is just the bare minimum. And then you guys, right here, we have got a new adventure. We have got the SG office. It's also the 307 Design Studios. We are looking at possibly getting an office space. So right now, I'm going to go ahead and budget $200 because I would rather have it in my budget. And then that way, if it happens, I've got the money budgeted. So I'm going to go ahead and add these up and let you guys listen to some music.
I'm gonna let the sun shine in today. I'm trying to make this darkness go away.
All right, everybody. So these added up how they were supposed to on my rough draft. So that's always a good thing. We started out with $61.30. We took the bills out and we are now down to $4,365. So let's go ahead and scroll on down. We're going to talk about our envelopes and our digital envelopes next. All right, hopefully you guys can still see. So we're going to go ahead and roll this on down. So we've got 4,365. These very rarely change. So if you've seen my videos, you can probably recite exactly what they are. The first one that we have is food. This is all of our groceries along with our eating out. So we give ourselves $600 a month. And then we've got what I call on the go. This right here is a food category as well. We give ourselves $200, and this is used to stockpile food when we've got good sales, or it's used to eat when we're out of town. This is not to be used to eat in town because we have food in our house in town. Then we've got our miscellaneous and fun category. This one, my husband and I each put in $25, and we're going to go ahead and round up in this section today. We're going to go ahead and do $5 for this one. Oops. And then I say that, and then I don't put the 30 right here. And this eraser has not been doing great. So I'm trying to kind of make it light. I would rather have it show a little bit and not make it all gray. Then we've got our home category. Again, this is one that my husband and I both put in for. We do $50 a piece each month. This is for any small things that are needed for the home. Then I've got my allowance. I'm going to go ahead and let myself have $100 still. And I've got my pay it forward category. I'm super excited, you guys. I'm going to start saving all of this money to go towards my 2,000 subscriber giveaway. And so we're going to go ahead and add $50 into that. I have no idea what my 2,000 subscriber giveaway is, but we're going to be saving for it because the last I checked, was it 1840 maybe? So less than 200 to go. Then for gas for my car, we're going to go ahead and do $200. And let's go ahead and add these up. And this is super easy. I'm not going to add all of the columns up twice because all we're doing is adding $5. So we're going to get this done really quick. So that gives us $12.25 over here. So that gives us $12.30 here and $5 there. If anybody's not sure how I'm working this, let me explain to you. This is the amount that's actually budgeted for the amount. I take whatever roundup there is and I add it into the actual column. So that's how that works. So miscellaneous and fun is only getting $25. This other $5 is going into the roundup. I hope that that makes sense. Then let's go ahead and take $43.65 minus $12.30, and that is going to give us $3,135. Let's go ahead and roll on up to our sinking funds. You guys know we have so many sinking funds. I'm going to zoom you guys on out a little bit so you can see the whole section, maybe, as I zoom you guys in. All right, so there is the sinking fund section. You can probably see my calculator there too. So let's go ahead and bring the $3,135 right there. We have got so many sinking funds to stuff this time, you guys. Let's go ahead and talk about what we're going to stuff and why. So the first category that I have is gifts and celebrations. What this is my immediate family, their birthdays, along with the celebration category so that we can go out to eat with anybody for celebrating, or we can, buy some food for a celebration. And then I also have a general gift fund in there for anybody that's not in my immediate family. So we're going to do $93. And I forgot, you guys, I have to tear this out. I do not like working next to the coil. This is one reason why I'm such a Happy Planner fan. I don't know if I could go back to a regular binder again. So we're going to go ahead and round this up $2, so that will make this $95. Then we've got our back to school, and this is just for anything that my son has for school. So this is $25. We're going to round that up to $30. So we're going to go ahead and do $5 there. Then we've got my daughter's category and her car. I give her $100 towards a car payment right now. And I've talked about it so much, I'm not going to talk about it again. Then we have Christmas. We are putting $100 towards next year's Christmas. Then I've got my clothing, and this I'm going to budget $30 for. I'm really trying to get some money saved up because I've been watching my friend Jessie over at J Wacker. She's been getting the Stitch Fix boxes for quite some time, and I really want to get some of those. We're also going to do $50 for gardening. And then I've got my giving category, aka Christmas Miracles. We're going to go ahead and throw $100 into there. Then I've got my holidays. This right here is any sort of holiday that I have. So whether it's a small holiday like Valentine's Day or something bigger where I need to buy some extra food or decorations, I'm going to go ahead and put $25 in, round up $5 there. Then we've got my son's allowance. He gets $10 a week. I only have $30 in my budget right here because his first 10 goes to, I can't remember. I got to look at the calendar. What does it go towards? It goes towards Spotify. That's what it goes towards. I couldn't remember what he paid it for. And then we have got our land tax. This is a bill that my husband and I both split equally. So we each put $32 a month into a sinking fund for that. And this is for 6 acres that we own that hopefully someday we'll build on. But life keeps throwing curveballs. And then personal care. This envelope is getting a lot of money. Don't throw hate at me just because I'm doing this, okay, everybody? I'm going to put $350 in there. Normally, the biggest thing that comes out of personal care is my eyelashes, but I need to get my hair done. And your girl has also kind of become addicted to Botox. So I'm going to have to start saving for that. I've had a couple treatments in my forehead. I haven't done my eyes. I haven't done anything like that. And I just really like it. So, just don't hate me, right? Or don't, put nasty comments down below. Then pets are going to get $75. Sam's Club is going to get $100. My hubby and I both put into those categories equally. Then I've got my subscriptions, and I only have 2 subscriptions that I don't pay for each month. And so these equal $13. We're going to go ahead and round that up to $15, $2 there. We've got travel, putting in $100, no roundup. I probably should have bumped that up instead of my savings challenges. And I think some of my savings challenge money might be going to travel because we are getting ready to go to Vegas with some friends in March, and we're going to need to bump that up. So that might be where some of that savings challenge money goes to. And then our last thing we've got right here is Snow Gardener 307. And this is a brand new sinking fund. This is my expenses sinking fund. So that's why on my bills over here in my bill category, you used to see Canva, epidemic, stuff like that. That is now going to be paid out of this sinking fund. And so that is $65. We are going to go ahead and round up another $5. And look at all of those sinking funds. That is a lot of moolah, a lot of cash. So I'm going to go ahead and add these up, let you guys listen to a little bit of music because I know I am long-winded.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And
I want to tell you guys, I had to be careful with my permanent pen, and I messed up. So our total here is $18.35. Let's go ahead and subtract that from our $31.35. That leaves us with $1,300. And we are going to move on down. Oh, good. We can see both of them. So we've got extra debt and we've got extra savings. I am super excited to say that I am making a double car payment today. It's actually a little bit over double, but I'm going to go ahead and do a $540 extra payment to my car. So let's take that minus the $540. So that gives us $760. Oops. Okay, this is $540. Now I'm confusing myself. Two pins. Two pins is so hard. Also, you know, like I said, it's 4 o'clock in the morning. Then extra savings. We've got 3 things here. We have got my IRA. We have got other savings. And I'm going to put some little stars next to here in a second. You'll see why. And I've got my rollover. So for IRA, my budgeted amount is going to be $200. We are not going to do any roundups in this down here. For my savings category, I am budgeting $374, and I'll break it down for you guys below. And my rollover is a little bit less than $200. It is $186. So when you add all of these up, let's go ahead and do it on the calculator to make sure I didn't mess something up. So we've got 200 plus 374 plus 186. That equals 760. Which is what our leftover was above. So that leaves us with our zero-based budget because every dollar has a place. Now, let's talk about our savings. Right here, we have $374, right? First of all, we have our savings challenge that my hubby and I are doing together, and that is the piggy penny. So it is the 2 piggies I have this month are $21.35 and 28 cents. And then I also am going to be putting money into my month ahead fund. And this is going to be $100. And then I also, I did a video, I think you might see it after this, but I did a video where I consolidated my bills and I realized that there was an error somewhere and I don't know where it was, but I'm going to go ahead and bump my emergency save up to where I thought it was already. So I'm going to go ahead and add in $253 to my emergency save to make that $15,000. That's what I've got in my emergency savings right now. So that is the budget side of it, right? Now, I've already done the cash breakdown to save some time because I know that I always talk so much in these videos. And I know a lot of you guys love the long videos. Some of you guys probably don't because I know it takes a lot of your time and I appreciate you guys for watching them. So that is the budget breakdown. And let's go ahead and I'll show you the cash breakdown right here. And the most exciting thing right here is today we are stuffing $3,054. That's right, everybody. So I'm going to go ahead and set this off to the side. And I am going to be brave. And I'm actually just going to look at these and highlight these as I stuff them. Let's keep my fingers crossed that I can actually remember what I broke them down as. I'm not sure, but that's what I'm hoping. So I've got all the cash in the cash trays right here. So we've got all kinds of cash. We've got Georgette here keeping us company, and she's not even getting any money, which is so sad. She does a great job at holding up all of the cash envelopes, though. So we're going to go ahead and put the cash right here. I don't know. Can you guys see that? I sure hope so. And then that gives us a little bit of room right here for our binder. I'm still trying to find that sweet spot. The first thing I need to stuff, though, is my cash dividers. So I've got my wallet right here. I'm going to go ahead and pull out my cash dividers. Some of them have money in them. Some of them do not, just so you guys know. So we're going to go ahead and stuff our grocery first. We said it was $600. We're going to go ahead and use this card, and we're going to use the back because I try not to waste things if I can help it. So for the month of February, we'll just put it on the back. And then we are going to put 2/2 because that's the day that I'm filming this. And I know you guys, but I have to have money, right, to go shopping. And I am going to actually go shopping on 2/2, or maybe I've already spent the money. You guys will never know. So we're going to go ahead and deposit $600, which is going to leave us with $600. Now, let me explain something to you guys. I do not carry around all $600. I do this for 2 reasons. First of all, I don't want to spend all my money for the entire month by going on one grocery trip. And you guys, I don't know about you, but I can spend a lot of money at the grocery store, especially now with grocery prices increasing. I also don't want something to happen to this money if I lose my wallet or if somebody takes my wallet. I don't want all of my grocery money to be in there. So I'm going to go ahead and take 3 of these $150. I'm going to set those aside and they are going to go into one of the binders in the safe. So I've got $150 that's going to go with me in my wallet to the grocery store. Then we've got food on the go. And I said 2, but that's not right. 2, 1. I know it doesn't matter, but then I'm going to show a grocery expense. And, you know, it's not going to line up. This is what happens again when you film early in the morning. Then we've got our food on the go. This normally is empty, right? Because normally I've emptied it out. This weekend, we are going to be going to a town, Casper, Wyoming, for some hockey. So we are going to be going to Sam's Club. This money is going to be utilized to stock up at Sam's Club. So we're going to go ahead and add another $200. So we're going to have $400 in this envelope. Plus we are going to have the money in our Sam's Club envelope, which I believe is not going to be another $200 or so. I don't know if we're going to spend it all, but we will have plenty of money. So let's count these 50s to make sure we've got enough. The reason why I do 50s is normally I give us about $50 a week to stock up with. That's why I do that. So I've got 51, 52, 53, 54. So $400 in food on the go, also known as stockpile food. And these envelopes right here, I haven't mentioned them for a while. These came from my friend Katie over at Katie Budgets. Then we've got my car, and oops, I need to go ahead and clear this one out. So on 131, we would have had transfer today. We took out 145, so that left us with 0. So today we are going to go ahead and deposit. We're going to go ahead and do $200. And let's see if I can remember how I broke this down. I think I did 2 50s and 5 20s. I do not like trying to use a $100 bill for gas because sometimes they don't have the change or sometimes the clerks get just kind of cranky. So we've got 50, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, and 2. And that is for our fuel. And then normally my allowance is empty too, but we are going out of town again. So I let myself carry over the money. So $55, we're going to go ahead and deposit the next 100. This way, if I find anything when we're out of town that I want, I have $155 of guilt-free money. For anybody that doesn't know my allowance, I consider it guilt-free. I can spend it on anything that I want. So we've got 20, 40, 60, 80, and 1. And I believe I did 20s. Man, boy, am I going to be in a mess when I get to the end if I don't have the right things, right? So let's make sure we have 155, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 50, and 5. So 155. Then we have our pay it forward, and we still have money in here. I just told you guys we are working to get some good funds saved up for our 2,000 subscriber giveaway. Last month we paid it forward to our friend Ira over at Budget with Ira. And so today we're going to go ahead and deposit $50. And that is going to give us $108. And I believe I did a 50. That's what I'm going to throw in there. And I'm so excited that we're coming up on 2,000 subscribers. To me, that is just absolutely crazy. When I first started my YouTube channel, I never thought that I would be here. And, you know, now not only do I have that YouTube channel, but I have a second YouTube channel. So if you guys didn't know, I do have a second YouTube channel that is called Snow Gardener 307, Everything But the Budgets. And obviously, I do all kinds of videos besides budgeting. That's where the grocery hauls are, so if you guys like those. 50, 70, 90, 100, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So $108 to give away to some subscribers. Hopefully I'll get some more saved up so that we can have an amazing giveaway. Next we have Fun and Miscellaneous, and Fun and Miscellaneous always gets $25. I did just take $50 out for our transfer today. You guys would have saw that video on Wednesday. And so we're going to go ahead and deposit. And this is my money going in, so plus 25. So that's going to give us 50. And this way we're going to be able to utilize this money too if we want to when we are in, sorry, I can't get the, oh, there we go. When we are out of town, because really, you know, we're traveling, we have some fun. So we've got 20, 40, 45, and 50. I kept grabbing that home and it didn't make sense to me. For home, we're going to go ahead and stuff $50. So let's go ahead and grab that. And home, we did have some spending. So we've got $21 in here. So we should have $71, 50, 60, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, and 1. Let's not forget to write this on here. 2, 1, deposit for me plus 50. So that gives us $71. And my last divider isn't one that actually gets stuffed. This is where the money that needs to go back to the bank. So that is our cash dividers. I'll get these put into my wallet after we are done filming. And I'm going to highlight everything we just did. To make it a little bit faster, I didn't highlight while we were doing it. And we will see what I do for this next section because you just never know with me. So let's go ahead and start with our giving binder because that's what's at the top of our list. I don't necessarily have them in order, so we're just going to kind of move all around. And so we've got our savings challenges binder. Our giving binder is right here. This is where our birthdays, our Christmas miracles, that type of stuff is in. So we're just going to go ahead and start out with Christmas miracles because it's right in the front and it is super easy. And I know it's going to get $100. So let's go ahead and add $100 to my Christmas miracles. This is not something that I count every single time. I usually will count it when I am doing a sinking funds check-in, but on a monthly basis, if I want to give money, I want to give money and I don't want to have to worry about where it's going. So then we've got our Christmas account. Yes, our account. So we're going to go ahead and add another $100 because of course this is for next year's Christmas. How much do you guys, if you do sinking funds, how much do you save in your Christmas binder? And also with that, how many people do you buy for with your Christmas? I, of course, buy for my husband and my 2 teenagers, also our pets. I know that sounds silly, but that does happen. I also take our food for Christmas and stuff like that out of here, but we don't do a lot of extended family gifts just because it gets so expensive. And I'm just highlighting over here so I don't lose track. Then we have holidays, and this is going to get $25. So 20 and 5. Let's take a look what we've got in here right now. We have got $53. So let's go ahead and deposit some more. I do like just having one holiday category, but I do like having Christmas separated as well because I think that would stress me out. So let's get this put in here in the right order. And let's make sure we've got $78. We've got 20, 40, 60, 75, 6, 7, and 8. This is where I catch a lot of my mistakes if I've made them, is when I'm filming these type of videos. So that's why I like to count the money when I put the money in there. So then we've got our birthdays. And so we've got my hubby's birthday, we've got Julia's birthday, we've got Peyton's birthday, and then the last thing we have just says gifts. This is our general gift fund along with our celebrations fund. I almost forgot. Celebrations is the newest. So for everybody, I have to flip. I think I do 17 for everybody. Yes, 17 for everybody and 25 for the celebrations. So I'm going to go ahead and set out 4 piles of 17. And then I also need a pile of 25. And all of this together is on one line on my sinking fund. So this is gifts and celebrations. And so this totals $93. Let's go ahead and add these in. I decided that I wanted to do $200 per person, and $17 a month gets you pretty dang close. I think it actually gets you a little bit over that. So I just add in $17 every time, and we're going to be brave, and we're going to say that that's $91. What do you guys think? Is my mental math game on?
Game on! Game on!
Need to start doing some giveaways, right? Every time I do mental math wrong, I have to give you guys stuff. Oh my gosh, I'd be broke so quick.
So $91, 50, 70, 80, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, and 1. Ooh, we would have been safe there. And I'm going to color these in on my own, so you don't have to worry about those. And these tractors, just so you guys know, are on my Etsy shop. And actually, since I need to color that in, I'm not going to stuff it. That way I'll remember to do it before I put everything away. Then we've got Julia's birthday, and of course she's going to get $17 as well. And 2, 1. And let's see, so that should be $70. Oh my gosh, I'm scared. $75. $75, you guys. Because that would only be 12. So 75. I better put Mr. Cassie over here. My mental math game at 4:39 in the morning is not the best. So that's the wrong pile, Marlene. Don't use that one. Let's make sure we've got $78. Or $75. My gosh. So we've got 50, 60, 65, 70, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So $75 for Julia. And like I said, we're going to leave that out because I need to color those trackers. And for Peyton, he has some money in the bank because we have a placeholder in there. So Peyton, we're going to go ahead and add 17 to today. His birthday is coming up in April. He's going to be turning 17. And we had a discussion today. He was wanting to graduate this year. He is a junior this year, and he actually could do it because he would have the credits and stuff, but it would be really hard, and he would have to take quite a bit of a course load. And his father and I discussed it with him, and we encouraged him not to. So I'm super proud of him that he could even do it, but he's a little bit young and a little bit naive and needs to grow up a little bit first. And, you know, but that doesn't mean I'm not super proud of him. It's pretty amazing. So $186, so we've got 150, 60, 70, 75, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, and 86. So yeah, pretty dang proud of where that kid has come from. And of course, for anybody that doesn't know, he is a hockey player, and I was just talking about that. That's who the hockey player is. So let's do celebrations first. We've got 25 in there, so we're going to go ahead and add 25. We used this money back in December to go out for my father-in-law's birthday, so it worked out perfect. Gave us $50 towards eating out together. So celebrations is stuffed. And then my general gifts, we need to go ahead and put $17 into there as well. And my my general gifts had gotten so big that I went ahead and took $100 out for Christmas decor because it was over $200, and, you know, it was my prerogative, and I decided I could do whatever I wanted. I know a lot of people try not to use their sinking funds for things that they are not meant for. For this one, I was not too worried just because it's not like it was meant for a bill or anything, and so that's why I allowed myself to do that. So we should have $183. 100 is already in the bank. 100, 20, 40, 60, 70, 75, 80, 1, 2, and 3. So that is one binder down, everybody. And we only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more to go. We have 6 sitting over there, but one is my hubby's. So I don't stuff the money that I give him into his binder. So there's that one.
We're going to go ahead and set it off to the side. And then I forgot to highlight, so let's see what we did. We did gifts and celebrations. Perfect. Highlighted means they are done. Now we're just going to go ahead and grab the travel one because it's right here on the end. Now travel we have $100 for. I am going to flip this over and look because I think I did a 50, 3 10s, and 6 5s, but let's look. So for travel, I did a 50, 3 10s, and 4 5s. 6 5s would have been too much. So a 50, so we've got 50, 60, 70, 80. I was staying close though, right? 85, 90, 95, $100. As I mentioned, travel is something, of course, that we love to do, but travel is one of those things that I need to save more money for. So let's go ahead and go all the way to the back. And I got my idea for my travel binder from my friend Rochelle over at Rochelle Adamson Budgets. And I was just watching her today. She did the 100 food challenge, the $100. And I can only imagine being on the island of Hawaii or one of the islands of Hawaii and trying to do that. Because I know here in Wyoming, where I live in a very rural area with one grocery store, that when I find stuff, I generally stockpile it. So that makes it hard when I do pantry challenges and stuff. So I know how she was feeling there. We're going to get a new travel card. And we are going to go ahead and put the total up here. So we had $390. And today we are going to go ahead and deposit. I put the wrong day. I put 2 you guys. We're going to go ahead and deposit $50. So that's going to bring us up to 3. Permanent markers equal bad things. That's going to bring us up to $440. So let's grab that 50 and put it into here. Did I put that into your guys' face? So sorry about that. We've got 100, 200, 300 in the bank, 350, 400, 20, and 40. So 440. We're just going to leave this one unstuffed. I do this every time for the travel binder, and that is the reason why I had the Sharpie, is because these have the different trackers. So how many? I always forget. I think we have 7 categories. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So I randomly am going to put this money into them. I've got 7 bills. Some are going to get 10. Some are going to get 5. That's just how it is. So airports. We're just going to go ahead and put $5 into airports. We will not be flying to Vegas. We will actually be driving. It is quite a drive, but we're going with friends, so it should be a lot of fun. So airports, this money is going to be saved for when we go to Mexico. So we should have $65, which we do. I'm so glad I did a consolidation with my bills before I did this. Holy cow, you guys would not believe the money we had in here. Transportation, we're again just going to go ahead and do $5 for this one. So that should give us $64. Let's go ahead and add a 5 in here. And so we've got 50, 55, 60, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then we've got travel miscellaneous. And you know, we've been doing 5s in the front, so we'll just do another 5 here. And this, of course, this category is for anything that pops up that you're not expecting, just like in any other budget. So we should have $65. And look at how easy this is to count, you guys. 50, 60, and 5. Then eating out, we're going to go ahead and add $10 to. And that's going to give us $87. So plus 10, $87. And we are going to be traveling on a budget. I was just talking to the couple that we're traveling with. We are going to have some limited funds, but it's okay because we can still have fun. You can still save money, and you can find some cheap food in Vegas, I tell you what. So you've got $87, 50, 70, 80, 5, 6, and 7 for eating out. And for tips, we're just going to do $5. This is probably going to be saved for Mexico as well. That is the idea behind this when you go to an all-inclusive resort. So $5, so we're going to go ahead and have $62 in tips. We still have all those ones in there. So we've got 50, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 1, and 2. And then for excursions, oh, it looks like it's getting a 10, right? And spending money is getting a 10. So for excursions, that will bring us up to $79 plus 10, $79. So let's put these in the right order. We've got 50, 60, 70, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. I need to remember on Bridgers to get some 1s so we can get some of these so they're not odd amounts. Then we've got spending money, and that's going to get a 10 as well. And so that is going to bring this one up to $83. So we've got 50, 70, 80, 1, 2, and 3. All right, so that's 2 binders done, you guys. And that was only 1 category, and that is now garbage because I created a new one. Let me get my Sharpie closed so it doesn't dry out. I have a bad habit with that because I don't use Sharpies a lot. And so we did travel. Then we're going to go ahead and grab the adulting binder because what the heck? It's right there. It's super pretty. Love it. And let's get some cash stuffed. So we've got Snow Gardener 307. This is the expenses. So we need $65 for in here. So we're going to do 50, 60, and 5. And like I said, I hope I'm doing this right because I really don't know, you guys. I don't remember. And we talked about this one a little bit. I just put $5 in there from another video. So we're just going to deposit this and add 65. And so that equals $70. So we've got 50, 60, 65, and 70. We're going to have some expenses, right? Whenever you've got a business, even if it's a small one, you've got some expenses. Then taxes is not going to get stuffed. I stuff that when I get paid for any of my side hustles. But let's go ahead and highlight Snow Gardener 307 expenses. And then we've got land taxes. Land taxes is getting $32. And you'll notice on this one that this one is all cash and it's a little bit higher. The reason why is I like going to the county building and just paying cash, because if I use my card where this money would be, they would charge me a fee and I don't want to pay extra. So I just keep it here, because if I did, then I would pay more extra in a fee than I would any sort of interest I would get on this small amount of money. So let's go ahead and put this in here and let's count it and make sure we have 293. 100, 250, 70, 80, 90, 1, 2, and 3. And our land taxes we pay twice a year, in case anybody was wondering. Then we have got Sam's Club, and Sam's Club is going to get a $100 bill. And so this money, along with the money that is in the food on the go, will be added for that. And so land tax, I almost forgot what I had to highlight. We're going to be able to spend this money this weekend to get some stockpiling up. I'm hopeful they have chicken, because I've been having such a hard time finding chicken locally, and when I have, it's been super expensive. So right now Sam's has 125, and we're adding in another 200. My hubby will get paid after we go to Sam's Club, so that will mean that, and I keep writing the wrong day, I'm sorry you guys. That will mean that even after we go to Sam's Club, when we come back, we'll still have $100 in there if we spend all of this. So this is $225 that we can spend, plus we have another $400. So as long as we stay below $625 for Sam's Club, then we are within budget and we're not going to have any unbudgeted expenses. And I believe we can do it. I've got quite the list going. It has been a long time since I've been in a Sam's Club. Normally we just order online, but like I said, I want some chicken. Then auto, this doesn't get stuffed except for on my transfer todays. My subscriptions needs a little bit of money. And so we've got $13, and I know I did 2 5s and 3 1s, 1, 2, and 3. And let's take a look at what we've got here. So Friendly has $11 in it. And of course we need another card. I wish I paid attention to these and had these written out before we started our stuffings. I hope it doesn't bother you guys too much when I stop the stuffing in the middle to get out a new card. For anybody that doesn't know what Friendly is, it is a TV direct service. I don't even know what they're called, but this one has all my Hallmark on it. So I love that. +7. My husband also loves it because it has the outdoor channel and all kinds of stuff. And so it is $80 for Friendly, and that's $80 a year, or I think it's like $79.99 or something, but we really like it. So let's go ahead and grab $7. So 5, 6, and 7. And you can tell I just paid this because we only had $11 in there. So 10, 15, 16, 17, and 18, because my mental math game is off, because 11 plus 7 equals 18. Then the other one we have is Hulu, and I just paid this one as well in November. So we are going to go ahead and add in $6, and that will give us $13. 5, 10, 11, 12, 13. Subscriptions are stuffed. Just a little bit of money in subscriptions. I try to keep my subscriptions limited if I can. How many subscriptions do you guys have? Of course, remember, those are the ones that I pay for yearly. And then, of course, I've got my subscriptions for my YouTube channel and stuff, but my husband pays for Netflix and he pays for Hulu, I believe. All right, next we have pets, and this is going to get $75, 50, 70, and 5. Let's take a look at what we've got here. So 761 plus 75 equals 836. I wasn't even going to try the mental math on that one, you guys. So 21 deposit plus 75, 836. Getting ready to get the Yorkies groomed. And also we need Athena, I believe, needs to get her teeth cleaned. I'm hoping that it's getting better since I'm trying to find her things that she'll actually chew on. But you know how dogs are, they're so picky, kind of like kids. So 836, 500, 600, 650, 700, 750, 770, 790, 810, 830, 5, and 6. I like having that money in the bank for the pets because I hope to never have to take it out of the bank. So pets for 75. And then home maintenance, this is another one that doesn't get stuffed unless we have leftover money. And then we've got our back to school. And back to school is going to go ahead and get $25. So we've got a 20 and a 5. I am probably going to use some money out of here to go towards some pitchers, some hockey pitchers. And because even though, you know, that is for hockey, I kind of think it is kind of a school related expense. So 165. And like I said, my son was wanting to graduate this year. Most likely he is definitely going to graduate in December. So he will graduate a full semester early. So we've got $165. And he is looking at going into a program, or my daughter's in school right now, for diesel mechanics. That is what he is wanting to do right now. So a little bit of a proud mama moment. And it made me really sad to have to tell him that I didn't think it was best for him to graduate. But sometimes you've got to be the parent, right? You've got to think about what is the best. And, you know, it is very hard. So now we've got our fund spending. And I changed this one around, so let's see if we can figure it out. So Marlene, this is not getting stuffed right now. Then we've got kits. This is Peyton's right here. So Peyton needs $30. So we've got 10, 20, and 30. He's got a couple $10 in there. He has had a $10 in there for a long time. In this last month, he just did not do amazing on his chores. So, you know, I kept the $10. I've left it in here because I always figure that he can go ahead and earn some extra, maybe if he does some extra stuff. So let's go ahead and deposit this plus 30. So that's going to put $50 in there. And we have got 5 tens. I'm not even going to pull those out and count them. I'm sure you guys can see that. And that's why I do them in $10. He does have a job of his own. So this is just my way of saying extra. And I'm going to have to glue my bow back on. My bow fell off. Looks like the company probably just hot glued it, and I can do some hot glue. So Peyton, $30. Then next is going to be Julia. Julia does not get an allowance. She is a college student, but I like to take her out to eat when I go visit her and things like that. So we're going to go ahead and add in $20 more today. And you can see the last time I had $52 in there, I took her to lunch, and I also bought some gingerbread houses for her boyfriend and her to do because it was something that she wanted. So that was a lot of fun. So I'm going to go ahead and put another 20 in there for her. And then also in this envelope, I'm going to go ahead and put a $100 bill. This is towards her car payment. And we will just put it back behind. I do not keep that on the tracker because that is for something different. That's just where I like to keep that 100. So we got both of those. And then furniture is not going to get anything. Garden is going to get a 50 today, you guys. How amazing is that? We are bumping this up. It is a gardening season. Of course, not really. But I was watching my friend Melody, who is a gardener, and she lives in Pennsylvania. And she is getting her seeds and stuff started. She had an amazing garden last year. I watched a lot of her videos. And her channel name is Bake a Leg and Shake It. So if you guys like gardening, stuff like that, you can go check her out. but there's no way. The ground is still frozen where I live in March. So I can't even start most of my seeds if I want to start seeds till March or April. We are talking about going in the ground if you don't have a greenhouse after the beginning of June. You usually wait till after Memorial Day. So we should have $280 in garden. We've got 100, 200, 50, 70, 75, and 80. And my goal for garden, I want to say, is at least 1,000, but truly with some of the stuff I want to do, I would love if I actually had more than that. But that's where I'm going to set my goal right now, because we are still working on our debt payoff. Then we've got clothes. Clothes is going to go ahead and get $30. And I might look for some clothes this weekend, but I'm really thinking that I want to save this money for Stitch Fix. Do any of you guys do Stitch Fix? Let me know. Like I said, I've seen my friend Jessie do it. So of course I would use her special code where she could get something, and I think I get something too. So we're going to go ahead and add in 30 there. So that's going to give us $130. So not too shabby. So let's make sure, yep, we've got 250s in there. Let's go ahead and add these in here. And I like to put my trackers behind because I like to be able to see the money. The money makes me happy. Personal care, we are going to do quite a bit for personal care, as you guys know. And this one is $350. And I don't remember how I broke this one down, because obviously I am not going to have a whole bunch of hundreds in personal care, but I think I might have a couple. So personal care, we've got 200s, 250s, 220s, and a 10. So we've got 2 100s. And so, yes, 2 50s and 2 20s and a 10. And I didn't know I was so high maintenance, you guys. And as I've gotten older, it's gotten more expensive to be me. Even though I consider myself pretty low maintenance compared to a lot of my friends. But, you know, that's just how it goes sometimes. So we're going to go ahead and, since I've got a bigger check, we're going to go ahead and throw some extra money in here. And I am going to get my hair done. So that's actually going to give us $500 in here. Let's make sure that that's what we actually have. That's the most I think I've ever had in my personal care. So we've got 100, 200, 50, 300, 350, 400, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, and 500. How much do you guys spend on personal care for yourself? Whether you get your nails done, whether you get your eyelashes, or maybe skincare, makeup, stuff like that, let me know. I don't know if I'm just getting crazy expensive or if I was just super cheap before. Because the good thing about getting my eyelashes done is I don't wear any makeup, but I can tell you guys this, my eyelash lady is on vacation and she was supposed to be back already, and she's not back. She extended it a week, and I am so sad. Snow Gardener 307 is not going to get any money. So there's that envelope. And Bridgers is not going to get any. And this one right here is not going to get any. So we have one more envelope. Well, let's take a look at this. And this is where the money is going to go. So we have got our savings challenges. And again, this is kind of a weird one, so I'm going to go ahead and turn it over. So we are putting $500 in here. So hopefully we've got it. And we don't. I had to mess something up. So let's see. I think what I need for the piggy penny is 21. So I'm going to put that aside. And then whatever we've got in denominations is what we've got, because that's the last one too that we're going to end up with. So let's count this. Let's make sure we've got $500. So we've got 51, 52, 250, 270, 290, 310, 330, 350, 370, 390, 410, 420, 430, 440, 450, 460, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 500. Can you guys believe that? That was on the first try. Wow. So we've got $500 to put into our savings challenges. And I'm thinking some of these smaller savings challenges are going to be going towards travel. Like I said, we're not going to stuff any savings challenges today. We do that on a different day. So we've got $21 left for our piggy. So let's go ahead and take care of our piggy. Let's get back to savings challenges. And I know she's close to the back. She is the very back one. This is our Penny Piggy Challenge. This is one of my PDFs that I created, and I used it last year, and I just counted it all, and it was pretty dang close. So with this particular version, it is $667.95, and I have to get up to get my piggy, along with my change jar. And so let me scooch this on over. We're going to do one piggy that's $21.35, and we're going to do one that's 28 cents. My husband and I are just going back and forth on these. We are going to go down the line, and so some months it's going to be more expensive, some months it's going to be cheaper. That is the way that I've decided to do it, and we shall just see how it will work out. Let me grab a highlighter so that I can highlight my piggies. And we need a little bit of change. I like to do exact change. So right there we've got $21, and we need 35 cents, obviously. So let's take a look here. We've got 10, 20, 30, and 5. And then our other piggy is 28 cents. So 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 27, and 28. And then another thing, just so you guys know, I told you guys this if you watched at the very beginning, when I have some extra funds, I'm going to go ahead and throw them in. So if I have any dollar bills that I find or anything like that, I'm going to go ahead and throw them in. And in the laundry, I found $2. So we're actually going to add an extra $2, but we're not going to write that down anywhere, you guys. So at the end of this, I'm going to have no idea how much money we have. When you buy this PDF for my shop, you get a page of piggies that if you want to, you can cut out and you can Mod Podge and color. I did that as an idea for children. I just thought it would be super fun. And you also get a lot of different versions. You get one that is $667.95, which is the original challenge. You also get ones that are less and ones that are more. So we started over. Our piggy just has a little bit of money in there. We're going to go ahead and color our two piggies. And you guys, that is it for this video. I want to thank you guys, as always, for staying all the way to the end. And since we're ending with our Piggy Penny Challenge, we just love piggies on this channel because not only do we have our Piggy Penny Challenge, but we've got Georgette, and we have some amazing Georgette stickers. I know I just showed you guys these, but if you did not watch that video, I want to show you. Look at these beautiful stickers that my sister-in-law made. These are over at 307 Design Studio on Etsy, so if you're interested in those, go check it out. And I think I got sidetracked, but what I was trying to say before I got sidetracked and had a squirrel moment was, if you've made it all the way to the end here with me, go ahead and give me a piggy emoji, because we love our piggies on this channel. I want to thank each and every one of you for joining me today for yet another budgeting video, and I appreciate you all. So until I see you guys next time, remember to keep on smiling. Bye, everybody.
Never up, never down, never. Like a theme in a song, clever. Feeling high, feeling